minutes late. What's up, everybody? On
Flip
Facebook
side.
Live.
What's happening?
It's Angelia and
Me.
this guy right here.
Me.
Angel.
You know who I am.
AKA Black, AKA who's seen
Bro.
up in your ear, AKA Bro,
Big PR.
AKA Jesse.
OG.
That's some family shit right there. What's up,
Y'all
y'all?
know my family business.
Because this is a family show, isn't it?
No. We want to do the disclaimer
Gonna do
right
the
now.
disclaimer
The
right now.
disclaimer is send your family out the room. No. This show is intended for mature audiences. So therefore, if you don't mind, ask your children to go back, turn on some cartoons because they don't need none of this.
Right. I'm just tagging a few people.
Yeah, this is all for us. We're glad to be here.
On location.
Celebrating. We got some stuff we want to drop on y'all. It's going to make y'all laugh, you know what I'm saying? Because it was funny as hell to me. You know what I mean?
I'm glad you did your research because we might not have made it out here.
No, well, I ain't going to go out like that. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I am not going out like that. But I hope that everybody's doing well.
Hi, Toya.
Everybody's good, enjoying the Easter celebration, for what it means, for what it really means. You know what I mean? We're going to talk tonight about some things.
I don't even know people don't celebrate holidays like they used to anymore. This doesn't even feel
People
like
don't
Easter
do
to me.
nothing they used to be doing in the past.
Yeah,
now
they
it's
don't.
all this new flavor, saggy draws, all that.
I mean, that's been out there. I'm just
Tight
saying,
jeans.
holidays. Hi, Jen. Holidays just don't seem the same. Sandy,
They're not.
you said you're supposed to be asleep. You know you can't be asleep on the flip side. 10 o'clock every
What?
Sunday. What do you mean sleep?
Sleep.
Come on now.
Sleep?
What you need
What,
is
you got to get up at 2 o'clock in the morning?
Durante rum. This is our official rum for
Durante
the
is in
show.
the house.
In the house.
I'm not drinking none of that, fine drink tonight.
He wasn't drinking the last
Fire
week.
drink.
He did.
Oh, no, I was acting a fool. I want to apologize.
Were we
to y'all.
on last week or off last week?
I don't think we was on last
You
week.
were off because you went fishing.
No, I was sitting at the house like this. Remember? I
You
slept-
went fishing and you came back early and you didn't tell me that we were going to have the show.
Nah, I didn't tell you we wasn't going to have the show.
Hi, Gail. You also, listen, I'm not trying to let the viewers down when you decide to come back late or not come home from fishing. Okay?
She acts like this is a regular occurrence.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know why we was late tonight?
Why?
Because of you.
How?
I don't want to bust you out like that.
You can try, but we weren't late because of me. Because listen, I gotta set everything up. Is that what I had to do?
Oh,
I gotta set
that's
everything up,
cold-blooded.
right? You know
She's
what I'm
been
saying?
on this feminine shit
I
the
do
last
all
few
the
days.
promoting of the show, and then saying, "Okay, we got to do the show. What's the topic? Whatever."
That's your lane,
and
baby.
Then,
That's
and
your
then
lane.
we're late because of me.
That's your lane.
Look. Sandy said Durante rum is why.
Exactly. But anyway, we're glad y'all here.
Yes.
We are on vacation.
We are on vacation,
Yeah,
but we are dedicated to you guys.
Oh, without question.
Yep.
We enjoy it. I don't know why you don't think we enjoy it as much as you do. Because we really do.
We do.
I mean, sometimes I just get possessed by funny demons or whatever. And say some crazy things. But, it's all on the premise of speaking truth. It comes disguised and entertaining. But, there's truth to power in what I'm saying. If you listen, if you got an ear to hear, if you ain't got an ear to hear, then you'll just hear me say, fuck, bitch, hoe. You know what I mean?
Did you say that on the show? You know what? You better not say that on my live.
What?
Don't be saying no hate word, no hate speech.
That's not a hate speech.
Listen, let me tell y'all something. Facebook is really tripping.
They're sensitive.
They are very simple. I mean, anytime, listen, one of my girls on my team said something like, and I'm going to paraphrase or talk in circles so that we don't get shut down, but she mentioned the word THOT. I'm not even going to say it. So she mentioned THOT, and she said that some women are that.
Did she write it out?
Yes, she did. She wrote it out.
Okay, so that might be the difference.
But still, so she said that women are THOTs. And Facebook put her in Facebook jail for 3 days for hate speech. What the hell is happening to our world?
I think it's just the typing thing. Because if you type it in, it's, the computer, you know what I mean?
But what is wrong with saying that? So now we're protecting the
Hey, listen.
I mean, damn.
What's wrong is that they own it, and they're gonna tell you how you're gonna roll with them, or they're blocking you.
Wow.
They're gonna put you in jail, Facebook jail. Hey, anyway.
That's censorship.
Hey,
I
that's
think
what
it's
happens.
wrong.
That's what
Censorship,
happens.
that's not free speech. Zuckerberg.
Yeah, but they ain't on no constitution. They do what the hell they want to do. They Facebook. Anyway,
Hey, Sharice.
what we talking about?
Okay, well, first we want to talk about the little potential issue that we had on the way here.
Oh, we was cracking up. This has got to be the craziest shit.
Okay, so check it out. Yes, Gail, she was reported. You think that's why? No, see, they have bots on Facebook that pick up things that you say, and it's part of the
She could have got reported.
community, but it happened instantly, so it can't happen like
She
that.
could have got it reported. Just that
No,
instant.
I'm trying to tell you.
Okay.
So they have something called community standards, and they have bots that actually monitor
Certain
what
words.
Right. So like we have that perfume that we absolutely love that's called DIRTY and then French. We can't even post that or type that because it's hate speech.
Well, that's the way the computer interprets it. You know what I mean? That's why, they have that computer says bot.
Gail
You know what I
said
mean?
people low key be telling.
Yeah, they be telling. Not low key. They'll get on there and tell you that they told.
Oh my God.
You know what I mean? What you gonna do? Smack me on Facebook?
Okay. So all right. So wait. Okay. So you did the what you call it?
Disclaimer.
Yes, he did the disclaimer. I always start the show where I have to plug something. So my plug has.
I thought you plugged Durante.
No, but that's not my plug.
Oh, okay, my fault.
Anyway,
I
so
interrupted.
in case you all did not know, this month, April, is Sexual Assault Awareness Month. It is also Child Abuse Awareness Month. And so I am asking for all of your support, and I want you to spread the word, okay? I need your support to be able to give to my charity of choice for this month, okay? My charity of choice is called the Nord Center, N-O-R-D, in case you want to do your research. And what I absolutely love about the center is that they are a one-stop shop for helping children that have been abused. And so what that looks like is instead of when a child has a situation where they've been abused and they're reporting it, they don't have to go into a police station where it's scary for grown folk to go into a police station, right?
I ain't scared of no police. Fuck the police.
Jesus. You don't want them coming to your house.
Huh?
Right? Huh?
They'd have been in my house. I wasn't scared.
But you don't like it.
Hello, how can I help you?
So anyway, they don't have to go into a police station. They don't have to go into a hospital.
That can be traumatic for a child. You know what I
Right.
mean? Yeah.
Who's already been through trauma.
Yeah.
And so what they do is the police come to them and they don't come in uniform. They come in plain clothes, so it's not intimidating. They also have the exams are all done in that one center. They give free therapy and counseling until they're grown, and so much more. I mean, and they have toys and they just have all the support. And so I was talking to the liaison there the other day, and she was telling me that, which I didn't even consider this, but during COVID, so many children that didn't go to school, they were stuck in their abusive situations. So they didn't have an out, right? So the center really didn't have a lot of traffic coming in.
And because of the coronavirus, there's been a lot of stress in the homes because you understand a virtual school, people being around each other all day long, not being able to get that break that they need because in my mind, being together is the greatest thing, but in somebody else's mind, it may not be the best thing. They may be having, they had a lot of divorce cases go down because now the husband and the wife were around each other too much, and for whatever reason, it didn't work. And
they didn't like each other to begin with, but they was away from each other all the time, so it didn't show up.
Well, it's stressful,
It's not stressful if you really into that person.
No, I'm not saying it's stressful with the person. I'm saying the situation is stressful.
Yeah.
You don't get to go to the store. You got to have a mask on, and then breathing your own CO2. That can cause you some type of oxygen deprivation. You're not supposed to be breathing in your CO2. You're supposed to be breathing in oxygen and CO2 expelling it, right? So, there's a lot. Then being cooped up. Don't nobody want to go nowhere. Shit is closed down.
Fear.
So that becomes, fear.
Fear is paralyzing.
All of that stuff that's happening. And a lot of relationships have been affected because, of the stress of that. Not just that they don't love each other, but at that moment they was, stressed out. And stress can cause adverse, feelings and mindsets and all kind of shit.
Yeah, not knowing how to deal with stress.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
You don't even know you're depressed. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So
Good point.
the kids are being affected Not only because, prior to COVID, but now even more so, there are an increase, you understand, in the children and home, what do they call that? Domestic abuse.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Whether it be a verbal, mental, or physical. You know what I'm saying? All of those things can create stress and trauma, you understand, especially on children. So, the charity is a powerful thing. You know what I mean?
So what's happened now, since they didn't have, that traffic, now they're overwhelmed with kids being brought in. So it's a good thing that the kids are now back in school. Their safe place was school with their teachers, because teachers can intervene and see when there's an issue. And so now they've got an influx of traffic. So they need support now more than ever before. So what I have committed to do, that's right, Joy, and that's amazing, Melanie. Thank you for doing your research on that place, right? And my heart was really to do something for the kids. And so I have committed for the month of April, guys, and this is huge for me because your sister is not a millionaire yet, okay? But
she balling though. Hey, listen, we ain't giving you we're gonna do a Trump on your ass.
What?
We're not releasing that information. We're doing Trump. We ain't telling you shit.
I'm not showing my tax
look at the life though.
Oh gosh. So
look at the life.
10%. I'm giving 10% of everything that I earned this month. So that is 10% of my book sales, 10% of my my party sales, 10% of my outside sales, 10% of my merchandise, because I will have t-shirts and masks, for my events that are coming up. So, but I need your help, because the more people, of course, that party with me, and I do these parties and I get sales of products and outside sales on my website, and then also my book, 10% of that is going to go to the Nord Center, which will be able to help children. So please spread the word. Donate if you can.
It's a long ass plug.
That's only because you stepped in and started talking, and you talked for 10 minutes.
People going to sleep on us.
You took 10 minutes talking, okay? I would have been done by now, okay? But thank you for, jumping in for your support, but then you want to cut me short?
No.
You see, this is how you do. This is how you do.
It's the flip
So,
side.
long story short, I need your help and your support. And those are the ways that you can help. You can purchase something on my website. It doesn't matter. It could be $20, $15. You can book a party with me. You can purchase a book or books. And you can also purchase t-shirts and masks and attend my event. So I have an event in Maryland on the 18th. And then I also have an event here on the 25th. And you can private message me for more details so that we can get on with the flip side. How's that?
Damn. I was holding my breath the whole time.
Whatever. So this is funny. So we were on our way. Like, I'm the one that made these plans for vacation, right? I'm always the one that makes the vacation plans. Isn't it the woman? The woman's always the one making the plans.
She plans everything.
Yeah, for sure. Okay.
She's a baller, out of control.
Melanie says, girl, I'll support you, but I ain't buying any more pasties. Melanie, listen. That's on you, boo, because we sell way more than pasties, okay? We sell essential oils and bath and beauty and all of that. So if you don't want to buy any more bedroom accessories, you don't have to, okay? Thank you. But anyway, back to our originally scheduled program. So we are coming. So I found this amazing place. And I was just looking, I just wanted to go like to the Austin area. Like, it's a lot that's going on in Austin. Wanted to find, like an Airbnb.
A lot going on everywhere.
An Airbnb or, hi Sharon, or a VRBO rental, which we've had great experiences with that. And so I found this amazing villa over on Lake Travis. And so I was super excited to come. So as we, we've already, like secured the place, we're packed up and we're driving. And so I'm putting the address in, okay? So I'm putting the address in for the place. And the address, right, it was like whatever. And then it was Jonestown, Texas.
I said, what? Jonestown.
Is anybody on here familiar with Jonestown? Like the Jonestown Massacre? Anybody remember that?
I was like, what?
Put it in the comments.
It just goes to show you how you can have like some memories in the back of your head and they be triggered by some shit, right? Because I was like, hold up, Jonestown? You mean, is that well of people? I forgot all about where it was.
Yeah, because it happened in the 70s.
And I was like, yo, Jonestown.
Okay, Gail remembers. Okay.
I'm like, Jonestown? You mean the people that drank the Kool-Aid with the cyanide in it?
Right. So it was almost like
1,000 people?
It was almost like, stop.
I'm like, what?
Wait a minute. It's a chopper.
I'm like, what? No. Hell no, we're not going no Jonestown.
like, oh my God.
Everything here is Jonestown. Jonestown Way, Jonestown Boulevard, Jonestown
Yes.
Hardware, Jonestown Courthouse.
It was
I'm
like, oh my gosh. Like, I
oh,
can't
shit.
believe, like, this is where we're going.
Georgetown.
Like,
They put it in the Kool-Aid.
so.
That's fucked up.
But-
I ain't drank Kool-Aid since.
But the lies you tell. This is a hood Negro for real. You know damn well he drank.
I am a refined
He drank
individual.
exactly since he's been with me. He
I
doesn't
am
drink
a
Kool-Aid
refined
anymore
individual.
because he's with me. Okay, so not to say there's anything wrong with Kool-Aid, but I'm just saying you can drink other things besides sugar water.
Since I've been with her, I've been a changed man.
So this one is all about his research, and so tell us what you found.
Well, Jonestown is like nowhere near here. Cause I was like, we not going to Jones. I don't give a damn what's happening. We not going there. But it turned out that Jonestown was in Guyana. It was in like Africa over there. I was like, woo, shit.
But there were 118 Texans that died.
I
in
knew
that
Texas
massacre.
was in there some kind of way
Yeah.
tied in. But it wasn't because it happened here. But I was like, Jonestown, oh, hell to the no.
He is like, stop.
I pulled over and shit. I'm like, oh, no, we not going. And then we found out, oh, we must have laughed for like 2 or 3 minutes on that. And I was like, damn, we way off. Guyana and Texas.
Yes. And then all the kids in the back were like, all the kids.
Shit,
the two
they didn't
kids.
know what was
They're
happening.
like, what? What happened to Jonestown? What are you talking about?
We didn't tell them. We didn't want to scare them, you know.
No, but thankfully, and it's such a tragic thing that happened.
And
back
we
in
didn't
the
find out. We didn't really find out to kind of like, we was like here.
70s. Yeah.
You know, I went to look, because I was driving, so I wasn't doing no research. And she was doing some other stuff, her own research. You know what I mean? Handling her business, because she works when ain't nobody else working. I'm telling you. She is nonstop about everything that she does. She makes me tired. You know what I mean? I'd be like, damn, not only are you tired for you, but you make me tired looking at you.
Oh,
I don't
God.
know how she does what she does. In a lot of ways, she done kind of like made me think, well, shit, she can't outdo me, shit. You know what I mean? Make me up my game. You know?
That's right.
It's just like that, you know, when you get around people that are a certain way and they on some elevated, you know, they kind of just rub off on you. You know, not that she's, you know, like the Energizer Bunny in my life or whatever.
I am the Energizer Bunny in your life. What are you talking about?
Jesus.
I am the Energizer Bunny.
Jesus.
Period. Well, I'm sorry. Somebody nicknamed me, and I love it better. The Energizer Beauty.
Oh, that's cool.
I like that. The
That's
Energizer
cool.
Beauty. I'll take that.
Yeah, she's definitely beauty on the Energizer.
Okay, so you had something that you wanted to talk about today.
Yeah, well, you know, I mean, you know, I watch, after every show, I watch it so that I can critique myself, right? And I'll be like, yo, before I get started, I want to say one thing, though. I want to reach out to everybody. And, you know, they say that prayer is a powerful thing. And, you know, not only do I believe that, but I know that to be true. Because I know that there were some people praying for me when I wasn't praying for myself. And I know because of the grace of the Almighty, you know, granting the requests of the faithful, that, you know, I was able to have, you know, 60 years of my life about to manifest here in a few days.
He has a birthday coming Wednesday. That's translation for you, okay?
That's for
Birthday
all you
Wednesday.
uneducated people. She's trying to help. She see how she's always
No, it's
trying
just,
to help the
you
uneducated.
Your hood talk, everybody doesn't understand hood.
That's not hood. That's scientific.
Okay.
Can I get any scientists in the house to hear me? That's all I'm saying. Are you a scientist or not? Anyway, what I do when I want to say, hey, what's up, Joseph? Is that Joseph?
He's on there.
No, Joseph.
But you
what
know,
I'm saying.
Mulaney just asked, she was just like, where's the flip side crew at tonight? Like, where's Nikisha? Where's Bert? So I just tagged them. I'm like, where y'all at? And look, and then Joseph just sent this. He wanted to send you a picture of some fish. Look. What's that? Is that a crappie?
Hell no.
What is that?
It's something. I have no idea.
Joseph just sent
Joseph,
this.
what the hell kind of fish is that?
Right.
That got to be some saltwater fish.
It looks like it.
That's got to be out of the ocean or something.
Uh-huh.
Your TV doesn't work.
I understand both ways. Okay, yeah, Joy. Yeah, Joy speaks. She can code switch too. She understands. She understands. Okay. He said trigger. Is that a such thing? A fish? Trigger fish?
If he says so. That's got to be saltwater, right? That's saltwater fish.
I don't speak fish. I don't know. I don't fish. I don't know fish.
That's gotta be
Y'all
something.
gotta have your own little
I
sidebar
ain't never
conversation
had no
about the
trigger.
fish, Joseph, because I'm not into the fish, okay? I eat fish, I don't fish for it, and I don't eat all the different types of fish. Damn sure don't want to eat whatever fish that is that you just send a picture of, okay? Okay. I know, right? Melanie says, good deal. We ain't the full crew without everyone. I know. Like, do I need to call them or something? Okay, so go ahead, babe. I'm sorry.
Ain't no telling, they might be, having their own flip side right now.
Well, they said they will be on tonight. They were looking forward to it. And Andrea, too. Let me tag Andrea. Okay, as you were, darling. Go ahead.
I don't even know what I was saying.
You were talking about your birthday coming up. You were talking about gratitude.
I was talking about prayer.
Okay.
Right? Mm-hmm. And so before I got off of that, I was talking about prayer and how prayer is a powerful thing and how it's done kept me in this life, you understand, and for almost 6 years. So with that being said, I have a brother that is in a bad situation right now. You understand? He's not well. He had a heart attack, and that heart attack has affected him. You know what I mean? In such a way.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about my brother DMX.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
DMX, you know what I'm saying? Rough Riders. You understand? Texas style with the Longhorns.
Yeah.
First Texas OG right here before you. And I know my brother, real good dude. And I've seen how God has been, coming into his life and making a change. And because of that, the enemy has been running rampant against him, and I've always kept him in prayer. So I just want everybody, you understand, in your own way, to raise him up. You understand, whatever God's will be, inshallah, whatever God's will be, we accept that, but we're going to pray for his speedy recovery and whatever the manifestation is. My desire is that my brother stay here on the planet, unless God has another calling for him. But his work ain't done, and
hey,
if he
Rosie.
comes up out of this, if he comes out of it, I just know that he, stands the possibility of being the great man that he's always been.
Now, if you have no idea who he's talking about, DMX the legend, okay, then look him up. Just, Google him. DMX.
Yeah, if you don't know him, he's a rough rider. You understand? They call him the dog. You know what I mean? I want to DMX, that's my boy. I love you, man. You know what I'm saying? If, anything, you know how it is. But our other thing is that this is Easter weekend. I'm kind of like an Easter baby.
I thought you were going to say Easter Bunny. I was like, what?
Fuck up. I ain't no bunny. See, we ain't going to play that. We're playing the dozens now. But
thanks, Rose. Same to you.
It's symbolic. And we just had Good Friday. Mm-hmm. And I was sitting out in the garage, and I was wondering to myself, what is so good about this Friday? So I started thinking about what was good in my life on Friday. And the more I thought about it, the more I realized how much good I have in my life. And today is just a continuation of that Easter, the rising up, as they say, the resurrection, coming from a low state to a high place, rising back up. And I think that, in my prayer, as I ask for prayer, my prayer for everyone is during this Easter holiday is that you rise up, that everything about you rises up, your health rises up, your mind rises up, your finances rises up. I speak these things for you on this Easter day, that everything in your life rise up. You understand? Everything good rise up. Everything be in your life rise up and be good, be wonderful, be at peace, be blessed. Recognize what is good in your life. Now that we've said all of that.
Then what?
Then now we can talk shit. We can get, we got the positive shit out of the way. You know what I mean?
That's
And
like the person going to church and hallelujah, praise the Lord, and walk out and be like, turn up to the club.
Turn it up.
Going to the club, twerk, all of that,
look,
right? Oh.
I'm just saying.
Wrong.
I'm just saying, no, we got to give glory first.
And then we're going to turn up and twerk next.
And then after we do that, we got the carte blanche to cut up on the other shit.
You know what? I got something I want to, we may have talked about this a long time ago, like a year ago or something like that.
Okay, what?
But this just, because I started saying twerk and all, I was just thinking about, what do y'all feel about big butts? I'm just thinking, okay, so then also DMX said this earlier. Wait, I was watching DMX.
Yeah, you talk about coming out of church and turning it up. What about big butts?
So I saw, look, Joseph said, I was wondering what was up today. Y'all really deep and introspective tonight. That was Black. That was him. But I was watching DMX and he was doing
and
that.
And I still don't know what a trigger is, my nigga.
So DMX was talking about how he was in the club and he was like, yeah, I wanted to fuck a midget. And I was like, what? Wait, so he was like, you talked about you talked about your midget story before, right?
No, I ain't had. Don't throw that shit out there.
Not you.
Don't throw that shit out there like that. Like I had some midget fantasies.
No, not you.
Sorry, no midgets in my life.
What's wrong with a midget? You discriminating?
They too short for me.
So
Well, you asked.
But DMX said this, and then he was like, so he was in a club and he saw this girl and he was like, and she was short and had a fat ass. So the dude was like, well, all midgets have a fat ass. What are you talking about? And he was like, well, I walked up to her and I was like, hey, what's up, shorty? And he's like, damn, I shouldn't have said shorty. Because she's short, but that's just how he talked. Like, what's up, shorty? So he just wasn't thinking. Mulaney's laughing at your midget fantasy. So, but.
No, I don't have no midget fantasy.
So what is it? What's up with the butt thing? Okay? Like, guys like big butts? Is that what y'all like? Y'all like big butts?
I can't explain it. I can't explain it. Look, I think that, it depends on what phase of life you in, right? Because at one point, it might be the butt. The next point, it might be her nose.
Really?
Ears.
Her nose?
Straight up.
What?
Listen.
Oh, baby, I want to be
feet.
with you. Your nose is so sexy.
Her feet.
Fuck out of here. What?
Look, I'm going to tell you something. I met this chick one time. She was fine in the motherfucker.
Wait a minute. Joseph said they're only short when standing. So if she laying down, you good.
So what you saying, Joseph? You saying you're a fucking midget? Hey, listen, since you putting it out there.
There is nothing wrong with a midget.
I didn't say anything was wrong with a midget.
Okay. It's just not your choice.
But I don't want a midget. And my boy Strike told about, that's the second brother that told me that shit. Because one day, I ain't even going to call his name. But anyway, he's a rough rider like me. So we was working out, right? And he was like, yo.
I never get enough of this story, y'all, for real.
It was like, yo, this dude is like a female, no, not female, but he's a male stripper. We working out, you know what I mean? I'm working with him. He's all cut up, looking like motherfucking Black Hercules. You know what I'm saying? Or Samson or somebody. But cut up, you know what I mean? And so we working out. It's just me and him. He said, yo, Black. He called me Black. He said, yo, Black, man, I got something to tell you. When he said it that way, that motherfucking eyebrow went up.
You did
like
Sean Connery. Sean Connery does it too.
I'm like, who?
Sean Connery did it first.
Because it didn't sound right coming out of his mouth. Like he was getting ready to tell me some gay shit or something. Not that I have any problems with gay folks. I'm just saying that my boy never came off like that. And I knew he was hot on the girls, right? But when he said it that way, it just kind of made me raise my eyebrow like, oh, shit. He said, say, man, I got to tell you something, man. He said, I don't know why I feel this way. So I'm like, would you please hurry the fuck up and tell me what it is? Because my mind racing now. I don't know what he's going to say. He said, say, man. I said, he said, well, I know you probably going to think this is funny and shit, but man, I have always wanted to fuck a midget.
And why is that a conversation in the gym? How do you act with your boy at the gym?
This is what I'm saying.
He pumping iron.
He picking up everything in the gym.
And then all of a sudden, he has a moment like, Black.
They say, man, I don't know what it is about him, man, but I just want to fuck the shit out of one of the midgets. I was thrilled for about 30 seconds, right? But after that 30 seconds, boy, I must have bust out laughing.
God.
I laughed till I fell on the floor laughing, and he was laughing with me, right? And then afterward, I told him, I said, say, man, when you first started, I didn't know what you was going to say. I thought you was going to tell me that you was gay or some shit, and you was throwing me off. But anyway, I was like, yo, I never had that feeling, man. I mean, I done seen some pretty interesting midgets. You know what I mean? I done seen, I'm like, yo, if I was short, I would fuck her. Yeah.
But why do you have to be short to do it?
I'm just saying,
Joseph said they're only short when standing up.
Yeah, but if I want to kiss her standing up, you know what I mean? I can't do it. I can't do it.
Okay, so I want to address some of these
That's
comments
like a
here.
Chihuahua and a Great Dane. Can you imagine?
Okay, so check it. So Angelic says, a big butt looks good. I have one, and when I touch it, it feels good in my hand, and it makes the body like, hey, laugh all out. Well, I'm jealous because I don't have a big butt. I've never had a big butt, and so I'm jealous of those that have one. Okay, and then Joseph says, Joseph, you're going to have to give me, I'm going to have to do my research on this. You're going to have to give me some proof of this, information you gave. So he says, big butts. Wait a minute, Joyce said, I can't even get Joseph's out. So Joyce said, when you said, what if I want to kiss her? Joyce said, so pick her up. Joyce, she's
I don't want to have to do all of that, Joy. I just thought I'd tell you.
Oh my gosh.
I don't want to have to do all of that.
That could be interesting because she's on top. You could just like spin her. Like,
You see, you talking about some fucking discrimination.
Okay, wait.
That's discrimination.
Yes, Joseph. Now that's common, having a pillow underneath you. I don't think a big ass has anything to do with what you said. So Joseph said big butts. Physiologically, a larger rear can elevate the vagina for a deeper angle of penetration. Better for you and better for us. That's bullshit, Joseph.
Hey, you know what?
It's not going to elevate the vagina. Sorry.
Hey,
Joseph,
I agree with you.
No, you can arch your back in a certain way to elevate the vagina. Your ass being big
that's not
has
the
nothing to do
only
with
way,
it.
is what he's saying.
But just because you have a big butt doesn't mean it elevates the vagina. Physiologically, that makes no sense to me. I need proof. I got to do research.
Well, I mean, just think about it.
Yes, Joy. She said, spin that ass in the circle. Yes, spin that ass in the circle.
See, you guys have been drinking too much Durante, right? And that, see, look at that.
Oh my God.
I guess why I can't drink it tonight.
Oh gosh, whatever. Okay, so all right. So Angelic said the big butt looks good, and all that stuff, and feels good when you touch it and all that kind of stuff. So, but what about these fake butts? So do the fake butts? I mean, because they don't feel like a natural big butt. So I can imagine a natural big butt. Because
you been ass feeling?
No.
How the hell do you know what they feel like?
I mean, it doesn't even look natural. It's hard. It doesn't look like that. Okay, so I'm just assuming. And a lot of guys say that they don't even like that stuff. So I'm just.
But how do you know? I mean, when let's say they walk by,
okay,
right, and you say, "Oh, that's a fake ass."
Yes.
How do you know?
You can tell when it's a fake ass. Can you tell when if you see a fake Brazilian?
I mean,
butt lift or a fake ass,
if it's a bad butt job, I'm sure you can tell.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Okay, but if you look at certain people in certain proportions, it just doesn't look right. And you know that it's just not real.
So do guys do that shit?
Wait, Mulaney, don't be agreeing with Joseph. No, it's not legit. She's on Joseph's reasoning is kind of legit. You can have a fat ass and not know what to do with it just because you have more.
What I'm saying is, this is what they're saying.
Okay, good.
So you got this much ass, right? And so you got this much ass right here, okay? And so your ass and your vagina ain't far from each other, like this, right? So the one at the top, right, is your vagina, and the lower one is your ass. So if you got more ass, get it? This the bed, and you've got more ass than raising your vagina up. where you can get a better hit on it.
That's
That's what Joseph said.
But see, but even with you saying that, that's incorrect because people think that what you just showed is the vagina. The vagina is internal. It is not external. So,
okay, well, I'm talking about the hole. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
All
right.
The entry point.
Okay.
The labias and all of that.
Okay. So if you say that, maybe that makes a little bit more sense. But the vagina is internal, so you can't just elevate that.
So Joseph, don't you use the word vagina again?
Just because you have a big butt, okay? Because it's just like that's just like you can have a big penis and don't know what to do with it. I'm just saying.
No, but the angle.
Okay,
he was talking about angles.
Yeah, but just because you have a big butt doesn't mean the angle changes.
It just raises the
Maybe if she's lying on her back, but
that's
if she's
what you're talking about.
But if you're laying on your, but no, we never said that.
He did say that.
He didn't say if you're laying on your back.
Well, he gave a hint that with the ass helps raise it up.
But
it can't be in the ass being on top. It don't raise up and nothing that's on the top.
Well, I need specifics, and that wasn't specific.
Your imagination is not there.
Okay, no.
Joseph, we're here.
Oh gosh. Okay, so
I understand what you're saying.
Don't like that, but yeah. So yeah, no, because because he mentioned the pillow.
Can y'all line up with what?
He mentioned the pillow. He says, have you ever used a pillow underneath you? Yeah, but now, see, you didn't specify where. So a pillow underneath on the stomach while she's on her stomach for doggy style, or pillow under the backside, right? So, no.
What kind of show is this?
What do you mean what kind of show? It's whatever show we make it.
I'm just trying to figure it out. Do we have any topics? What is this? Midget fucking? And
I'm off the midget. I started talking about
now we're raising up the pillow and fat butts and shit. I'm like, okay.
Okay, wait. So let me see the comments. Okay, so some may look okay, but they don't feel good. See, Joseph apparently has experience. So you felt a fake behind. They look good, but they don't feel good. So
Joseph, we're learning a lot about you. We appreciate you coming out and letting us know, about your expertise and shit in certain areas.
Look, and Joy, thank you, Joy, for having my back. My PR sister, fellow Zella Zebra. She said, boom, exactly, know your angles. It's about the angles. I don't care how big your ass is. If you don't know your angles, then you ain't going to be hitting what you need to hit. Why were you on a midget? What?
Fake boobs, not behind. Okay.
Oh, I mentioned midgets, Joseph, because I was talking about X commenting about the big booty. The big butt, and that's how I mentioned that because that was a conversation.
Yeah, because midgets got big asses.
Yes, they do naturally, right?
Yeah.
I've never seen
a midget
with no big.
The ass doesn't go down into the leg because they don't have.
I can't.
I'm not cracking on midgets.
I got you.
I was just saying.
It's legit.
They have shorter legs, so the ass is a little closer up. I don't know.
Okay, so Joseph, if she's not on her back, how would her butt be under her? What? You lost me. If she's not on her back, I wasn't talking about her butt being under her. When you mentioned the pillow,
that's why I said raising it up.
Right, but he mentioned
the ass is on the bed.
But he mentioned a pillow underneath her. Where is the pillow, Joseph? What are you talking about? Do you want the pillow underneath her while she's on her back, or do you want the pillow underneath her while she's on her stomach?
Listen,
please specify.
Hey, I want to tell you right now, Joseph. I don't want to know about your fucking midget fantasy. Okay? That's her asking you this shit. Because if you got a midget fantasy.
I'm trying to prove a point.
If you got a midget fantasy or any other kind of fucking fantasy, I'm not interested. You want to put it out there? Go ahead, bro. No. Do your shit. Bertram, where you at, man?
I know. Where they at tonight?
Bertram.
Okay, so again, I wanted to know, fake, but like women are spending.
Bertram had a birthday.
When?
Already.
Oh, right.
That's
true.
Bertram already.
Shout out to Bert. Happy birthday.
Hey.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to ya.
Go with it.
Happy birthday to ya.
Celebrate you, bro.
Happy birthday.
That's how we do it here. On the flip side.
Happy
Damn. That Toronto got ass going. Go ahead.
Not yet.
What?
Happy birthday.
Bertram.
Thank you, Joy.
Hey, Bertram.
Happy birthday.
What?
Hey, one more time.
Hey, Bertram. This is for you, my man.
Birthday.
That's right. You deserve it. You're a good dude, man.
Happy birthday.
Bless you, man. Bless your family. Bless everything.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, for sure.
Shout out to you, Bert.
Bertram.
Love you, bro.
What?
Okay.
You got it.
All right, so back to the subject at hand.
What was it, midgets?
No, stop saying midgets. We weren't talking about midgets.
Joseph and the midgets.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay, so about the big butts, okay? Now, yeah, I will say that I'm a little salty because I think Mulaney, you got a big butt, don't you, Mulaney? When I'm trying to think about it, Mulaney has a big butt.
Do you have a big ass?
Yes, she does.
A big ass.
Because listen, we just, what is it? What's the word I'm looking for? When we talk about race, culture, things like that, right? Like white women have not been known to have large behinds. It's been that, women of color or Hispanic women have been known to have larger behinds, right? But now, I see it physiologically, that's what I meant. The white girls got way more butt than me. I know Mulaney got more butt than me.
That's because they crossed the track, started eating that cornbread, red beans and rice, you understand? And fucking with the brothers.
Oh, so is it true that a guy can like bang it out and no, it doesn't help with the butt. It helps with the hips. I'm just remembering. It doesn't help with the butt. It'll help with
just
the hips. Just the hips. Yeah. If you know how to work the walls, it'll help with the hips. Okay? Uh-huh. Yes.
But what if you know how to push the cushion?
I don't know.
That's what they say, more cushion for the pushing.
Oh, Lord.
I'm just saying.
Okay, but women are spending a lot of money, but not only are they spending a lot of money, they're risking their lives to have a big behind.
Women
so the
can
pressure.
be extremely stupid when it comes to their vanity.
What? But they do it because of y'all.
No, I ain't asked nobody. Men. I have never asked anybody to go get a butt surgery.
You don't have to go ask them to go get a butt surgery, but when they see what men like, then they feel like that's what they're supposed to have in order to be accepted or wanted. So women are having. Do you know that women have died?
That's a woman issue.
Do you know that women have died? They've gone into these like bargain basement places to get a butt lift, and they've been injected with Fix-A-Flat. Can you believe that?
Serves they stupid asses.
Oh my God.
No. Hey.
Like, have you guys seen these stories about women being injected with Fix-A-Flat?
Right?
But they didn't know. They trusted this person that was doing this.
They didn't know they was in the basement, goddammit. The motherfuckers like, look, hey, listen, don't tell nobody we're gonna go down here in the basement. I'm gonna shoot you in the ass with this special chemical, and you're gonna be fat ass next week.
Oh my God.
You gotta be out of your fucking mind. You know you're not walking into a hospital. You're walking into a basement. Motherfucker got one flashlight. A nigga standing there with a flashlight on your ass like this. And you don't know you in some bullshit.
Oh my gosh.
Women are doing some stupid shit because
their
esteem
the pressure of
their
what?
esteem is low.
Yeah, why?
Because they thinking that general opinion is what makes them what they are or should be.
Okay.
And it's not.
Right.
You know, when you got an identity crisis, and you don't know who you are, and you don't know your self-worth, and you don't know your beauty on the inside or on the outside, if you don't appreciate yourself, and you evaluating and basing yourself on what others got to say about you, you got an issue.
Okay. Now, because you say that, you're absolutely right. Okay, that there is an issue, and there's so many different reasons.
You stupid motherfucker.
As to why Joy said it's your laugh for her when you bust out laughing just now when I said you was like when I said Fix-A-Flat. She was like, it's PR Dad laugh for me. Okay, so now check it. So my girl Carol White posted something earlier today.
Hey, Mulaney, you got your ass pumped up with Fix-A-Flat?
No, she's naturally thick. And where is she? Is Mulaney? Are you gone? Where are you? Okay, so wait. So I'm gonna read this and I'm gonna read Angelica's comment. So Carol posted this earlier, and man, if this was not so on point. And this is not just about females, but this is about male and female. So this is about unhealed childhood trauma. And she posted this. It says, unhealed childhood trauma manifests as this: one's need to prove themselves, the need of external validation, people pleasing, attracting narcissistic partners, fear of abandonment, tolerating abusive behavior, fixing others, feeling anxious for no reason, living on high alert, deprioritizing one's own needs, and being emotionally distant.
And them motherfuckers need to be on the 6th floor.
What? What is the 6th floor?
That's where they send all them lunatic motherfuckers to.
That is so insensitive.
I can be insensitive.
You can be the fucking flip side. Is what you can be.
But all I'm saying is, but god damn.
But that's true. What do you
Where
mean?
do you get all this shit
Excuse
from?
me, you have childhood traumas like everybody else. And
I
so
didn't
are
say
you
I
are
didn't
you
have
going to
to.
tell me that
But
not
that's
any
a long ass list.
But do you identify with anything on this list?
No.
Lies you tell.
Hey, what is
Lies.
this? My fucking night of confession?
No, but I'm just saying. I mean, just be real talk. Is anything on this list can you
Need
identify
to
with
prove
anybody?
oneself to who?
I don't know anybody other
That
than
can't. That doesn't necessarily. That's not a bad thing. If you need to prove oneself, you can prove oneself to yourself.
No,
and that's not
you
bad.
shouldn't have to prove yourself to nobody. It is what it is. But if you feel the need,
It can be a motivation.
Malady,
to wanna prove something?
You disappeared.
But that's the negative
Were
shit,
you
though.
on here when I talked about you having a donk? Were you on here? I didn't say it like that, but were you on here when I talked about you having a fatter behind than I do? Were you on here? You missed it. Where did you go?
Ass measuring contest tonight.
Wait. So
What is your ass?
now you know he's deflecting
circumference?
right now because you're not going to admit to any of these things on this list. That you can identify with any of these things. Justino Pena, if you come out of that room one more time, it's going to be me and you. Close the door. Thank
It's
you.
like this.
Tano,
It's like this.
what's it like
This is like, I'm intelligent enough
to know
to
what?
know that these things exist.
Uh-huh.
Okay?
Uh-huh.
But
Let me pull out my violin.
you guys
Hold on.
went out, you went really, 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 really fucking deep with it. You know? But it's the truth because you're talking about people getting their asses pumped up.
Yeah.
And it ain't me. I'm not getting my ass pumped up. You know what I mean? You talking about people getting their ass pumped
That's
up
'cause men
because
don't have
they want to.
pressure.
Listen, I'm not gonna sit here and allow men to be blamed for your stupid shit. Oh, you want to please us. You ain't got to please us by go getting no jelly stuck up in your ass. That is not the way you please. I don't know.
Yeah.
You guys, I don't know these men you guys keep talking about.
They're out here every day. What are you talking about?
guys are talking
You and
about-
Joseph can act like all y'all want to, like it's not on y'all.
Me and Joseph?
Yes, because Joseph commented too. He was like, wait, he said, why is it you think it's for us? But we constantly tell you all that we don't like the feel. Y'all are competing with other women. Be happy with you. So there's a little bit of truth to that. But the thing is, no, there is an ideal.
Why is it a little bit? You trying to minimize it?
No, well, because women are competing with other women, but they feel the need to compete based on society's view of what the standard of beauty is, and it's
But
perpetuated.
that shit changes.
But it does. You're right.
The
And right
society
now,
likes a skinny ass.
Yep.
I mean, no ass, no tits, bone-looking
Right.
models that look like fucking Skeletor. You understand? And their hips, bones sticking out, and cheekbones all sucked in and shit. Long hair and all this other shit. And then all of a sudden it goes to the voluptuous. Then it goes to the big body. And then it goes to this and that and the other. You can't keep up with all these trends.
True, you're absolutely right.
They're trends.
Yep.
So if a woman gets caught up in a trend, that ain't got shit to do with her doing it because a man requires it of her.
yeah.
That's bullshit. That's why you say it's insensitive, but it's not that it's insensitive. It's just that I'm not going to spend my sensibility on some bullshit. And that personally is some bullshit. Now, I'm not saying these people don't need help. I'm not saying that we shouldn't be sensitive. I'm just saying that I ain't got time to be pouring my fucking wine in old wine skins.
Wait,
Shit.
I'm laughing at Joseph's comment. Wait, hold up. Okay, so Gail says men only like it for a short time, which basically is what you were saying. It's trendy, right? People have died trying to have these surgeries. Look at Kanye West's mom and hundreds of thousands of other people as well, okay?
Yeah, for sure.
All right, then Angelic, now this is real, okay? Because I know women that have a donk, okay? And they have expressed these same things, and women that have really huge breasts. So she said, having a big butt is cool, but it also comes with issues like your lower back be aching, and when you try on clothes, sometimes the pants can fit but won't come over the ass. Look, and and they have people that are making clothes specifically for that now, right? Swankaposh all over Facebook is showing that all these different pants will fit all the girls that have these Brazilian butt lifts, right, and the thick thighs. Okay, so now Joseph, he's always going in. You know what? You like part of the She Woman Haters Club, like off of Little Rascals, right? So he says, why the hair wigs? Why the nails? Why the fake boobs? Why the fake butts? 3-inch Bambi eyelashes. It's not our fault. We didn't ask for it. Y'all competing with what other women look like. You know what, Joseph? Yes and no, like I said again. And y'all can try, and it may not be you, right? So if I'm not talking to you, if that's not how you think, then don't take offense to it.
He's not taking offense. He's telling it like it is.
No, but it's not true because the majority, okay, of men feel like what it is that we see. That's what they're drawn to. That's what they want. That's the trophy woman that they put on their arm. You can't show me not one like successful rapper, entertainer, basketball player, whatever, that does not have a woman that is brick house, right? What were the measurements?
Shit.
36, 24, 36. Hey, right? Was that what it was?
And if she's 36, 24, 36, and like a goddamn monster. You know what I mean? And you know what? She could be beautiful from head to toe and have a spirit that ain't worth a fuck.
Yeah, true.
You understand? She could be fine as frog hair. And that's fine.
And I will just say to Joseph's response, the reason why, for fake nails, I would say, well, my nails are not fake. These are my nails, right? But I have an overlay over them. It's convenience, right? Convenience because...
And this right here is really not my bald head.
And I wear fake hair because of convenience,
I like
right?
balls, so this
because
is really...
I'm too busy out here working and making things happen that, I just don't want to have to always deal with my
bald
hair.
wig. I got a lot of hair.
So it makes it easier, right, to be able to throw some extensions in, whatever, to give... I love different looks. I'm like a chameleon, and I like to do variety. So there are different reasons why women do it. But a lot of times for people, depending on what it is, it's low self-esteem. Now, I'm going to be real. I would love a snatch waist. I would love like a little bit of behind. I would love some toned thighs and all that kind of stuff. But it's not worth me dying for or potentially dying for. So apparently I'm not vain enough, right? And I'm confident enough in myself that I don't need to get those things done. But everybody doesn't feel that way. So what is it that we can do to get people to love and accept themselves? I think that Mulaney was on point when she said it. She said, there is always a reason for insecurities, but 100% is theirs to recognize and build on. We are supposed to build and become stronger to help others who experience the same pain. It's our job to heal, to help others heal, but it's theirs to own and identify where they need help, even if it's through counseling. So the issue becomes, like, I don't know if you guys saw, and I can't think of the guy's name, but I know somebody who's watching knows, right? There was some guy, I don't even know who the hell he was, but some guy apparently had been like a relationship guru, wrote some books and stuff, and he got found out to have been cheating on his wife. So here he had been counseling all these women, and he was like, all the women were loving, hanging on his every word, and then his skeletons fell out the closet, right? So if you know his name, put it in the comments, okay? So he did this video because now...
And them girls...
They let him have it.
They sucked him in.
Yeah, he
helped them out, and them hoes turned on him.
Oh Lord! So anyway, he did a video.
I tried to pay him back.
So he did a video with his wife to, go on and explain and talk about, yes, this did happen. My wife knew it happened, whatever. And she was on there, and she was just looking like a regular woman, right? So he's a prominent figure. This is his wife on his arm. And she was on here, no makeup. Her hair wasn't done. She had like a little beret type of hat on. And the women went in on her. I mean, they talked about how bad she looked and how dare you be on live like this and letting people see you like this. And you came on here with a bonnet and this and the other. That's the thing that, like Mulaney's saying, that we need to help build each other up.
Sounds like to me, haterade.
Yeah, well, I mean, whatever.
They was on some hate shit.
Derek Jackson. There you go. That's his name, right?
That was some hate shit.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
That was woman hating on woman.
That's true.
Look. Mm-hmm. And these are the same hating chicks, right? That he helped out.
Yep.
And then they came with that sugar shit. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And it's like some guys can't take all of that. Some guys don't know how to keep their hands out the fucking cookie jar. I'm going to tell you, I know these kind of guys.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I know them personally.
Mm-hmm. Nikisha's on now. Nikisha, we saying happy birthday to Bert.
Cookies. They used to call me the Cookie Monster.
Yeah, for sure.
You heard me? And so I know about the guys that, can't leave a damsel in distress. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? We'll sacrifice our nutsack, you understand, for the betterment of womankind. You know what I mean? It was like, you need a little motivation. I got something for you. Let me lift you up. Let me lift up your skirt. You know what I mean? That was, that guys can fall trap You know what I mean? I'm just saying. You sit back, you help a woman. You understand? You're her friend. You help her. You've been there for her car breakdown, this, that, and the other. You come over to the house one night, and she's saying she needs some plumbing done. And you get over there, and she got Luther playing. She got some food that's smelling real good. And for some reason, she looking different than you've ever seen her before. And she's telling you to come in and check her pipes. So you go inside all innocent. You know what I mean? You come over there to do some plumbing, some honest plumbing. She says the sink is leaking.
Oh my gosh.
She wants you to take a look at it.
Oh my gosh.
And so you go over there innocent.
You went over there innocent?
You know,
really?
You know you happy at home.
Lies.
Listen,
Oh my God. Okay.
Linda, let me tell you. So you happy at home with your old lady.
So why you go checking up the pipes?
And so you go over there to do some plumbing.
Why?
Because that's your friend. And she needs you to come over and do some plumbing.
But why you gotta go help her with the plumbing? You happy at home with your wife? That doesn't make no sense to me.
You get a wife, you can't help nobody with the plumbing?
No, you send her help.
I mean plumbing pipes. I mean like water, hot, cold.
Yeah.
Turn it on, turn it off, faucet. That I'm talking about plumbing.
Right. She can't call a plumber?
Is in the gutter.
Is the man a plumber or he's not a plumber?
I'm just using that as an example.
I got you.
This guy Jackson, we're not talking about me. The guy Jackson, Derek Jackson, he was counseling women. Apparently these women needed counseling because they had all these insecurities and they wanted to get butt lifts and all this other shit that we've been talking about. Right? And so at Derek Johnson, Jackson. Derek Jackson had some type of remedies and was giving it to. So what happened is he find himself, you understand, doing some plumbing after hours for what he thought was friends. And they came at him and seduced him. Anybody can be seduced. Not just a woman can be seduced. A man can be seduced too. And so seduction is a powerful thing. And so if you fall for the seduction, doesn't mean that you don't love your woman. You know what I mean? It means you fucked up. You know what I'm saying? It means that you got caught off guard. You know, got sucker punched, bamboozled.
Wait, Joy said, hell no. Her pipes would have to be busted. Wait, let me get to her comment. Oh, wait, I just happened to see it. Damn, what? Oh, she said, hell no, her pipes will have to bust and flood. That's right.
See? That's where's all the women united now? You know what I mean? Where's woman power? Like, fuck that bitch. She better get her own plumbing.
Oh, my God.
That's cold.
Yes. And to answer your question, Joseph, you said, who determines when their vanity need a boost? The women went in. Okay, right. Okay, you talked about Jackson's wife. But then you questioned my vanity. Someone said, you just talked about your level of vanity. Who created your level? I would say my childhood traumas created my level and things that I endured.
Shit to do with it.
Read my book. Okay, but I'm not the same woman today, right? I'm not the same woman today, and I'm very empowered and I'm very confident and all of that stuff, right? But I wasn't always that woman, and everybody doesn't have that triumphant moment in their life. And that's the reason why I wrote that book, so that women could see that they can have it, right? But they also need somebody to speak it into them and to be a coach for them, for somebody to, to speak life into them. And everybody doesn't always have that person, right?
And she does this shit and she practices on me all day long.
What do you mean?
She practices on me all day long.
How do I practice on you?
I'm a woman and I know what I'm talking about and this and that and the other, and I'll be looking at her like... And then she got mini-me in here.
My daughter, yeah, she is a
So they're like dynamic duo, right?
Yeah.
And so this one thing, the other one, and I'll be like, see, you know what? Y'all gonna have to lighten the fuck up. Because you all, it's just got something, you can't shut the fuck up.
That's right. But
because that's empowerment.
No. We were down at the marina today, and there was a couple that were there that invited us down to their boat. They live on the boat.
Thanks to my approach.
Oh, no. Excuse me.
There she goes.
But they were over there talking, and me and the woman, we were waiting like we were done talking. I
stopped them in their tracks.
No. And so she looks at me and she's like, right, because the guys are over there just.
No.
Yes.
That's
whatever.
bullshit.
Whatever. You
Listen,
like to talk, baby.
Listen,
You talk like a woman.
Listen, he's the captain of the ship.
Yeah.
They live on a ship.
Yeah.
Okay? I ain't talking about no rowboat. They live in a fucking double deck.
What's that got to do with what I just said?
All right.
Nothing.
And so I'm
deflecting.
talking.
You deflecting.
I'm talking to the captain of the ship, right? And so we got the first mate over there with the other first mate, and they fucking backbiting. Like we doing some bad shit.
Oh, God.
What we did is, how you going to get on a man's ship if the man don't invite you on the ship? All right? Now, I wasn't trying to get on the ship. We wasn't even having that kind of conversation. But because we kicked it off on conversation, that's what we was doing.
Michelle had already invited me on the boat.
That ain't
Your
got
conversation had nothing to do
Your
with nothing.
inviting to the ship ain't shit. You understand? Because she ain't the captain of the
well,
ship.
she invited me, so she didn't need to be the captain.
Though. She
How
ain't the
you
captain.
know she's not the captain?
I know she ain't the captain.
How you know?
Because she ain't the captain.
She might be running things on that boat.
Listen,
How you know?
the number one trick is for us guys to let you women think you running some shit.
Touche.
That's what I'm talking
Too motherfucking shade.
about. So, you in charge, baby.
Okay,
Yeah.
wait. So let me read Mulaney's comment. So she
Oh,
says,
shit, Mulaney.
she said, so
What's
okay.
this, an essay?
So there,
Fuck. That's a long-ass message. You
because
gonna
she's
read all
not
that?
able to talk to us, so she has to put it in writing. So she
Damn,
says,
we need
okay.
to pull her up on the face.
So there are men out there who want the Barbie girl, and he doesn't care how far she has to go to get there because they pay for that shit. Okay, it's an image thing, but there are good men who aren't worried about that shit. But 100%, I have a friend I am no longer in contact with because her husband forces her to work out 3 times a day. Damn, really, Mulaney? She has to eat specific foods. He makes her a menu. She has to look a specific way for his entertainment. Not that boob jobs are horrible, but she had one for him, all caps, not for her, me, and told him, fuck off. And if he don't want these flapjacks and fluffy body, I know that's right. Damn, see, that's what I'm talking about. Those men right there do that to women. And I wish we need to do an intervention, Mulaney, and tell her.
That's a small percentage of assholes.
She need to be like, fuck that trick. She need to like leave him, right? We need to teach her how to like, ease on out of there.
Don't be
That's
disturbing the
crazy.
neighborhood.
I'm not that loud.
You get kind of loud with that Durante.
What? The Durante is not doing anything
That
for me.
Durante shit.
It's not. It's not doing anything. If it were, I would tell you.
That's the Green
It's not.
Goblin, goddammit. What'd you call it?
It's Lucky Leprechaun.
Oh, the leprechaun.
That's really sad. But there's so many other women out there like what Mulaney just described.
Listen,
I wish I would.
I don't
and
know.
See,
I don't know about those kind of guys.
yeah, but they're out there. Yes, they're really, really
I
out
think
there.
that, you know what? I've been a man all my life.
That's right, Joseph. Get away from that man.
Listen, I've been a man all my life.
Send her my book, Mulaney.
And I have been around a lot of brothers. I've been on basketball teams. I was in the military. I've done a lot of things, worked in the Department of Corrections, been a part of the corrections myself, and been around men. And I don't know these men that you guys keep fucking bringing up all the time. Oh, men are this. And I'm not saying that they're not men like that. Mm-hmm. Okay? That's not what I'm saying. But there was 12 disciples and only one fucking Judas. Okay? So that's like 1/12. You know what I mean? So if you took 1/12 of men and made them Judases, you still got 11/12 of man. So they don't speak for the majority of men. They're a small percentage of these men. I think that you guys are focusing on these assholes so much that you think that the 11/12 that are left are assholes too. But what I'm trying to get you to understand is stop looking at these assholes. Because I don't, when I say I don't know these guys you're talking about, I honestly do not know these guys. I don't know these men. In fact, the majority of the men that I know and that I have encountered in my life, even with their imperfections, have been mostly good men.
But you know what? So there may be, okay, and I'm just going to put this out there, the same way that we need strong men to stand up for young men that don't have mentors in their life to help them become good men, right? Because that's something that's needed. I mean, especially now more than ever before, right? Where they have the Big Brother programs and stuff like that. Maybe there need to be more good men, okay, like you and these other men that you talk about.
And there is.
Okay, but now,
And
you didn't hear me. You let me
is.
finish. That those men need
See,
to
she's always trying to be in control.
those men need to speak up and speak out, right? And there needs to want y'all
And they do.
form some type of organization.
We've got many organizations.
Where are they? Because
Do your
that damn
fucking
rough
research.
riders and motorcycle clubs, I don't
Do
see
your
women.
research.
What research?
Look up. You'll see.
I don't know. You gotta
These
tell me.
men that you're talking about, they need to speak up. They need to mentor.
Well, they
and
need to
do
make
this.
their
I'll
voices
mention one man.
louder.
I will
No. We need more in strength
I'm
in
just
numbers.
going to mention one man.
What's the one man?
LeBron James.
Yes, he is
King
one. Yes,
James.
yes, he is one.
Okay, I have no problem at all calling that brother king.
Yes.
All right?
I agree.
I can go on.
Yeah, but he doesn't.
I can speak
but
on
he
another
doesn't.
brother
No. But
that spoke out, that did,
No.
that lived it as an example, as a good man.
No, he hasn't. No. LeBron James does appear to be a good man.
Up here?
But he doesn't speak up for what it is that we're talking
Oh,
about.
yes, he does.
No, I've never heard it. What did he say?
He says a lot.
What did he say?
He says a lot.
What did he say about men honoring your queen and don't be out here doing this and that and that and that? What did he say? He's an example. He's a walking, living, breathing example, but he does not voice it and bring other people into the circle.
I wouldn't say that.
I've never heard it.
Well, just because you ain't heard it.
So then his voice isn't loud enough.
Did you see it? Did you see Jesus walking down the street? Did you shake his hand and shit? Did you hear Jesus say some shit?
Oh my gosh.
No,
Okay.
you didn't hear it.
I think we're out of time.
Okay.
We're out of time.
We're
Okay.
going on some vacation shit, y'all.
Wait, let me see. Let me read these last comments. Okay, so
I don't know
Joseph
those guys.
says
There's a bunch of good guys out
he
there.
says, and there are those women that if he doesn't make a certain income or drive a certain car, y'all don't want to deal with him. That's true. There are a lot of those out of there as well. I agree with you on that.
High price hoes.
Gold diggers, whatever you want to call them.
Whatever.
Okay, and then Mulaney says, absolutely, women can be bad too, not just men. I was just saying they are out there. Okay, and then Joseph said, you make a great point about that 7% black, and maybe those women encourage that behavior by allowing it. The women have to accept it for him to demand it. Okay. Then Gail says, Daryl said, these dudes don't want to be mentored. They have too much pushback. You know what? You may have a point, Daryl. You might be right. That they don't want, but why don't they want to be mentored? Why is there pushback, right? It's the problem is so much deeper, so I talk about women because I am a woman and I can identify with women. I can't speak for men, right? But there's a reason why. No, I speak about men, but there's a reason why these young boys, these young men give pushback, right? And it all starts with childhood trauma. I'm telling you, it's
That's
deep.
one of the things.
It's deep.
That's
yeah.
one. It's a combination of things. First of all, from a higher learning standpoint, there are those who want to be in control. Mm-hmm. There are those who are working behind the scenes and they're working forces. And so what they're doing is they know that they can stay in power and control if they can keep the masses in confusion. So what better than to confuse the masses by confusing and attacking the family? If you can destroy, you understand, the family structure, then you can be in control of a lot of different clinics and shit because all the people need some help. You know what I mean? And you can be in charge of some shit and control some shit. You can control the behavior, buying patterns, the wanting of buying medications to be slim and do this and be that and be this tall and your nose this small and all this. That's all a business. And there's so many factors being worked behind the scenes that if you're not paying attention, you'll be at Six Flags in a shootout. Mm-hmm. You'll be at a grocery store because you're so caught up looking at your phone, you ain't paying attention. And somebody walks in and you're not paying attention and they shoot you or your family member because you're not paying attention to what's going on around you because you got your head in the clouds with all the confusion. So, pay attention to what's happening. You understand? Stay prayerful, stay mindful, and don't get caught slipping because if you do, that could be your last day. Stay on top of it. But also, with all that being said, please have the vision to be able to see the goodness that's all around you. Never allow the small imperfections that you see to become the all that you see. Because if you have that third eye to see those things which are around you, then you'll know that the Almighty will never be outdone, and He is ever present, omnipotent, always everywhere. So if you look for Him, seek, you shall find Him, because He doesn't hide Himself from His children.
All right, guys. On that note, we are out. And I will say, Melanie said, I get y'all. I get that you all have kids and on vacation. But future thought, we need more than an hour of y'all since we only get y'all one night a week.
Oh, that's tight.
Well, we appreciate that.
We're working on some stuff.
I think we would bore you if you got more of us, but we are working on some stuff.
We're working on some things. We got some things, we're going to be doing. God's continuing to bless us in what we do. Us being here is a blessing. Being able to do this is not because of me. It's not because of her, but it's because of the goodness that resides in us. And when you see we do something good, it is not us, but He that is good within us that does it. And us being here with you once a week is a beautiful thing. And we love y'all. We want y'all to have a good week. Happy Easter. We're going to enjoy this vacation, and we'll be back, God willing.
Yep, same time, same place. Love y'all. Good night.
Peace.